My name is Priscila Navarro, and I'm from Peru.
Great. Now, this is your second year at the Rebecca Penneys Piano Festival.
Mm-hmm.
So can you tell me a little bit about Miss Penneys' vision and what she's creating here?
Well, I think this is a wonderful gift to pianists where you can come and really focus on learning and growing and not worry so much about competition or being better than the rest, but just getting a lot from the teachers and from the students. So I think it's a great gift.
Wonderful. You have a pretty busy schedule. Tell me a little bit about the afternoon classes that you attend.
Well, we have usually a 2 p.m. class. Sometimes it's a technique class or a legacy class or some other topics. And then we have a 4 p.m. class, which is sometimes Dr. Ray's class or a recital. Sometimes we have recitals at 4. And then we have a master class at 7. So it's pretty full.
What's one of your favorite things about this festival?
Well, I love the fact that we get to have lessons with so many teachers. I know in other festivals you only get like 2 lessons at most in a week, but here I've gotten like 6 or 7 lessons sometimes, which is really great because you get to see so many different points of view, and the lessons are really relaxed too, because we know the teachers well, so you can ask questions that you normally wouldn't be as comfortable asking, just like a friend-to-friend question about life or like pianists' problems or things like that.
Tell me a little bit about the facilities here at USF.
They're wonderful. They're an all Steinway school, of course, and we each have a practice room for 4 of us, which we divide. And it works out really great because I'm very much a morning person, so I always take the first slot. And then I have a few hours in the grand piano, and then everyone else gets a few hours in. And then we can switch after that, so it's really great.
Awesome. Now, you do get to spend some time off of the campus. Can you tell me a little bit about the outing that you attended?
Sure. We went to the Dolphin Cruise, which is a really fun activity because we get to go on a cruise, which is quite unique, and we get to see the dolphins, and it's really exciting because they come out every once in a while, and sometimes they'll start coming out like really often, so it's very fun.
Now, you are also one of the performers chosen to play on USF Radio. Can you just describe what that was like, what happened there?
It was very exciting. It made me a little bit anxious because I knew they were listening live, but it was a great experience because I think it's very important for us pianists to be able to perform, even knowing that they're like recording live. Some people play recitals with like recording right there, and she asked a lot of questions, and it was very relaxed, and it was the first time I've played live in radio, so that was great.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and walk me through a typical day if someone was curious about what the schedule looks like here. What happens in your day?
Well, normally I get up early because I like to run outside, and it's so pretty here. So, and then I come here to practice, and I usually practice like 4 or 5 hours before noon. Then I have lunch, and then we come to the class, the 2 o'clock class. Then we have an hour free. Sometimes I just relax or read, or you can practice more if you want. And then we have another class, and then I go have dinner. And after dinner I come back and I practice a little bit, and then I go to the master class. So it's very full, but it's very fun because all the classes are different, and you learn a lot from each of them.
Tell me a little bit about Miss Penneys as a teacher. What are some of the things that you've learned from her?
Oh, I learn a lot from her, even in every hour lesson. There's just so much. Like, she's helped me a lot with technique, getting my sound out, and like using my weight in every chord because I have small hands. Like most women, we have smaller hands, so we have to learn to use them. And she has such a wonderful tone and such control of the piano. And she also has a very good communication where she can help you actually achieve that. Other pianists have wonderful sounds and tone, but they don't teach it. But she does, and so she helped me a lot with that. I was preparing for a performance with an orchestra, and she pretty much listened to the whole concerto and just told me like the overall thing that would make it a lot better. And I felt so much better after my lesson with her, just much more prepared for my concert.
Super.